You have a great family.
Yeah.
Your daughter seems like quite the ride or die.
She's fantastic. She rolls with me a lot of places. And they've been homeschooled for, we took them out of the system for about 6 years ago, right?
Walk us through that decision 6 years ago to remove both of your children.
Elena's a phenomenal partner. And we went to her school, Miami Country Day. And it was $26,000 a kid. Okay, they're good. That's what we're thinking. We go over there one day and I'm like, this isn't good.
What about it?
The other kids.
What was wrong with the kids?
Fucking everything. They're not what I want my kids to be.
Like, what were they doing?
They look scared. They look, like what they're learning. I'm like, where's the confidence in these kids, man? Where's the freaking happiness? Where's the running and what are they learning? Let me see the books they're learning from. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I didn't want to do it when I went to school. Did you guys like school?
No.
Did you like it?
Not the education part, not necessarily.
I'm like, I'm not doing this to these kids. This is ridiculous. Why do we keep doing this thing when we know it's not getting good products? So we pulled them out of the school system. Elaine and I decided, okay, we're going to be responsible for their education. We're going to get a nanny. We're going to get somebody to help and support them. And I know a lot of people can't afford to do all that. But I couldn't afford personally. It cost me a lot to do this because we have to put attention. We have to kind of redo our lives. It's easier just to drop them off someplace. I'm not talking about money right now. And immediately, man, within 2 weeks, we saw a change in them. They were happier. We were able to spend more time with them. It was really for us to spend more time. We were traveling.
Yeah.
The school system told me I couldn't take the kids out for 3 weeks to go on we were going to do a 19 country tour and they couldn't leave. Otherwise they would fail. I'm like, I ain't doing this shit. I want control of my kids. And they got better.
Who's educating your daughters?
How does it work, Sabrina?
She could hop in if you're comfortable.
Yeah,
with
jump
it.
in, blood.
Yeah.
Jump in, little blood.
We could always pull up another chair, actually.
Yeah.
You want to pull up a chair? Here.
Yeah. Let me get you a chair. Hold on.
Okay, so we're homeschooled through an online program, and with this online program, I get, a different course each year, and within that course, there's subdivisions, math, English, biology, et cetera, et cetera. And with that program, you have all the lessons, all the books, everything you need to know, everything you need to complete to finish the grade. Okay, so I go through that, and every year I finish each course.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I finish each course usually way ahead of normal school. So last year I finished 9th grade in 5 months.
But who's educating you?
I'm kind of educating myself. The program is educating me. Like,
do you have a teacher?
I have a tutor. So with the tutor, we do calls and he kind of like helps me if there's anything I'm struggling with, anything I don't quite understand. So he helps me get caught up. But with the program, it has like videos, the same way you would learn from a teacher. It teaches you what it is in very simple terms.
How many hours do you do a week?
Maybe 10.
10 hours.
Okay, so I agree.
Well, but that's the thing. It's like actual learning. You don't need more than that.
Yeah. Right. I do think that people need to learn from videos more than they do from teachers.
I learn more from YouTube.
Everyone learns at
personally.
different speeds.
Yeah. I'm curious, is there anything you missed from school? Like friends? Like your dad was saying you didn't like the people that were with you at school.
She didn't like
Yeah. Okay.
I never liked any of my peers when I went to school.
Okay.
I didn't.
You didn't like them at all?
No, I hated them
What
all.
did you hate about them? Was it? Sorry.
I didn't say that.
What? She did. That's why. I'm
I
sorry.
didn't-
Her words,
didn't
not
hate
mine,
them.
man.
I didn't hate them. I didn't hate them. Not to be dramatic. I didn't connect to them. I've never connected with people my age. I've never felt like they really understood me. I've never formed close relationships with anyone really my age. All my close friends are a good 2 or 3 years older than me.
Do you feel like that's because you've traveled so much with your dad and you've seen what he's done and been around him enough that it kind of makes you grow up faster?
Maybe, but I would say like today my dad's my best friend, my dad and my mom. Like I have a fantastic relationship with my parents. Like I feel like I can come to them for like anything. I'm not just saying that, like genuinely.
Gas him up, man.
No, like genuinely. And I've done stuff more recently, like I've done summer courses and all this stuff to like try to see like, do I like the environment with other kids? I've just never connected to it. It's never really been my...
You don't have any interests that are like, I would say like more normal or average. Sorry to use
like
that
running.
famous word again.
Every time you say
I'm just,
you're going to be like,
I know, I'm just curious because like,
Favorite
when I
word,
was
man.
14, I had different interests than I have right now. Well,
Yeah,
kind of,
I mean, I do sports. Like I do running. I've done a variety of different running programs. Like that's a fun way to talk to. Oh, I did rowing once. Yeah, that was fun.
Nice.
Horseback riding.
I did horseback riding
Yeah.
for a time. Yeah, I'm pretty good. So I've
She's
connected.
great at real estate, by the way.
I am great at real estate. It's a very fun hobby of mine.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, you know, I have like some different interests, but that I like to take up in my free time. But you know, it's more for me. It's just I like producing. Like I genuinely do like producing things. I like running. Okay, can we PR this 5K today? You know, so.
Okay, so I asked her that because remember how earlier in the conversation I asked, what do you want out of your daughter? Do you want happiness? And you said, no, you want productivity.
Yeah.
And I asked her, I'm like, well, as a daughter, you know what I mean? Like if someone asked my dad, what do you want out of your son? And he was like, productivity. And he did, sorry, not to, but he said like, not happiness. I would be like, oh, you know, like part of me would kind of, I would say hurt for that.
The problem with, you know, not the way I was raised, because we didn't have any money, but with the way she's raised, there's, you know, there's money. She never wants for anything. Everything's handled, right? So now the problem with that is she grows up in an environment where, first of all, other kids are going to later accuse her of her being a rich kid. And number two, that she could naturally take for granted, oh, I have a jet. Well, no, she doesn't have a jet. I have a jet. She gets to ride on my jet, okay? She could take that for granted. I mean, that would be easy to happen. So that's why I'm telling you, when she leaves this thing and all of a sudden hits the world and she can't do anything, that's a problem. It'd be a problem for her, right? So what I want to do is the homeschooling should get her out of the school system so that she can start being more productive in the real world and having experiences like this one right here.
Yeah.
There's no reason. All kids should not be able to do what she is doing at 14 years old on that mic right now.
Do you worry that maybe not having some of those experiences that you went through might mean that there are some situations that you're less prepared for? I'm not saying like drugs or anything like that, but I'm saying that having nothing, like absolutely nothing, and having to work your way up from that.
Fair. It's a fair, yeah. So, but what do? I shove her out there and say, hey, go learn it this way. If my dad had not died, my brother and I were talking about this the other day, I don't think I would be who I am today. Him not being there, I'm not talking about all the bad years. I'm not talking about the drug addiction. That didn't make me who I am. Going down 10 years, wasting all that 10 years, that did not make me who I am. But not having a dad and watching my mom struggle started making me make decisions like this whole home thing. Probably why I don't think a home is a good deal. It's because I saw my mom having to sell the house as soon as he died because she could no longer maintain it. So, dude, I just want to give her the, quick start in the world that she can like at least communicate to you.
What about the bar?
Twice her age.
What about the bar being set so high? Like, do you ever look at your dad and think, how do I live up to that or exceed that expectation?
I mean, that's definitely there. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to, I would feel so ashamed of myself if I didn't do anything, I had this opportunity, I could have done something. And if I like at the end of my life didn't do anything, I will feel so ashamed of myself. And, maybe that's not a good thing, but I think that it is, because it's going to force me, in my life to do something.
But who's deciding what anything is? Is that you, or is that your
100%.
father, or is that society?
Have I ever told you what to do?
No.
So what if, but it seems like your anything is very similar to his anything, right?
Well, yeah, obviously. He's a role model for me. He's a role model for me,
That makes sense.
He's an influence.
That makes sense.
To me. Mm-hmm. And
That's three.
What is going on?
You gotta keep going.
like, of course, my
Right.
ideas of what my future should look like is going to be reflected in him. Of course, obviously. I mean, he's my main, where I get what I learn.
How about this? Where are your differences? Because I'm sure you have a lot of similarities, but where do you not see eye to eye with your dad?
Some of his ideas,
Here we go.
All of them. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. And I'll talk to him about it. Sometimes we'll have these little debates in the car. He thinks I'm arguing sometimes. He's like, Sabrina, why do you keep arguing with me? I'm like, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just trying to talk to you.
Yeah.
We don't always see eye to eye on everything, but we're
Like, give them something.
Yeah. We want some examples.
What would be an example?
You get a free pass right now. You can say anything you want to.
I'll give you an example. Like,
Yeah.
like I hit people really hard. Like when somebody comes at me, dude, I hit back like that reporter video. Everybody, including my wife, my COO, Jared, the president of the company, like, man, don't do that video. Everybody.
For context, explain real quick.
I took this guy online, called him out. You were talking about it, and I don't know if that helps you or hurts you. You know, that's their whole conversation about whether you even defend yourself. So I get a lot of that. She hears me hit people, so I don't know, that might have been too much. I mean, I let that piece of paper go out the window the other day.
Oh,
Oh my God, she
he littered. He littered.
Oh, that's a big no-no.
Yeah,
That is
I
a
don't
big
like that. I don't like
huge
that at all.
no-no.
and it wasn't a big deal for me. I'm like, dude,
What do you mean? So what was the situation?
it was a piece of paper.
It was a straw.
Oh, a straw. Those are the one thing I give
It
up.
was a paper
Yeah.
straw, bro.
No, no.
Oh,
it
paper
was
straw.
the
Paper
wrapping.
straws could be okay.
It was the wrapping of a straw.
Oh, yeah, no.
Which is plastic.
That's plastic.
It was
That's
plastic,
bad.
and I was very disappointed. I could not believe that he threw that out the window.
I didn't throw it.
He threw it.
What happened?
The wind pulled it off my finger.
But did you have it out and then? Yeah.
He did,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
So yeah, no,
Yeah.
but that is one thing. Like sometimes he's a little. I'm just like, man, why'd you have to be so aggressive with that person? But hey, look, it gets the job done. So
Is there anything that you've wanted to do that you've said no, you can't do that?
a few
Some
things.
things like going out in public, like without.
Okay, like
Yeah, this is a big issue.
It's a big issue for
Here's
us.
a big issue.
So I like running, right? How I told you. He doesn't want me to run by myself. You know, he wants
I
me to
kinda
take
would
I
get
get
it.
that. Yeah,
get it.
that makes
I get it
sense.
100%. Like I honestly do agree. And I even got them to a point where I convinced them to let me go by myself and not have someone following me, because it's kind of embarrassing to have somebody follow you while you run. What if you want to stop? You can't stop. You have somebody
Right,
looking
right. They're going to judge you.
Oh, I didn't know about that part.
Like,
They've got a timer. They're like, oh, you didn't make your time.
I'm like, guys, please.
Yeah.
I even got them to that point, but then this young girl came to my house and she was like, I saw you on your runs. Let's become friends. And I was like, okay.
Who saw you? Just a
A
random
girl. She's like,
I-
I've seen you out on runs. I'm like, okay, well, maybe we should go back.
I understand. I get.
Yeah.
where
I agree
that's
with you on
coming
that.
from.
I get it.
Yeah,
I
I
get
take
it.
your.
No, I do. That's the part that makes it so hard for me. I agree with him, but I don't like it.
Would you say he's overprotective as a father, or you think the right amount?
You know, the daughter in me wants to say he's overprotective, but the person in me wants to say he's the right amount. You know, like the analytical human being wants to say that he's the right amount of overprotective.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they're actually, both my parents are pretty like relaxed. You'd be surprised.
Really?
Like they let me like hang out with my friends. They like me, like I have social media and stuff. Like I know people who don't have social media.
Do you regulate her social media at all? Really?
No, we the one thing we had, it was younger. It was probably 4 or 5 years ago, and I went to her and I said, her mom actually came to me and said, I think there's a problem with the social. I'm the better person to tell her than her mom is. It's easier. It's a different flow, different kind of vibe, right? So there's always one parent that can, you know, do something. Elena can do better at certain things, and we just got to know our little spots.
Yeah.
And so I went to her and I'm like, hey, I want to look at the channels you have, the apps you have, okay? And I want you to tell me, you must have been 8 or 9 at the time.
Yeah.
Tell me which one of these are good for you. She started looking. This one, maybe not. You know, I said, okay. How do you feel about YouTube? Oh no, that Stephen Graham's been popping up. That guy's definitely suspect. Okay, that guy. I don't know about YouTube anymore because of him. Okay, and she'd see TikTok. Oh, that one's definitely bad. That one. And then I'm like, okay, what do you want to do with them? Next thing you know, she's like, I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete YouTube because of Graham. And I never want to see his face again.
That's fair.
And Instagram, I'm gonna keep that. I think I can keep that open. But it was up to her, not me.
Yeah.
And if I did that the way I grew up, dude, it'd be like, give me your phone.
Right.
I would take the phone and I would decide everything for them rather than giving them at 8, 6, 7,
Yeah.
8 years old. Hey, you can decide.
Yeah. But do you worry about getting like waves of hate or criticism directed at like, if I couldn't handle that at 14?
Yeah.
And like you're coming into this
You might not be able to
huge
handle what she's
audience.
doing right now at
That's
14.
probably true.
So-
Yeah, but I'm trying to think how that would affect me at that age versus now, where it's been like a very slow build up, and you kind of build that tolerance.
You
to
haven't
it.
even been hit with the hate yet.
Right.
Bro. Okay. I remember the TC that you talked about earlier. My wife and I, met with him, and he says, and Elena's like, Grant's getting so much heat online, you know, and he just cracks up laughing, just laughing. He's like, excuse me? I mean, this guy has gotten taken on as much hate as a human being can take online. So it's like, you're going to get it. You know, you're just going to, it's going to all come at one time. Something's going to happen. People are going to turn on you, you know.
Yeah.
It'll
But
happen.
how do you internalize that at your age, not to take it personally and to just expect that, hey, some people are going to say things?
Some of it used to make me like a little bit upset, but never when it was about me, like ever. Because like I've seen stuff like people have said like things like about how I look. I'm like, stupid. It's like, just shut up. Like, it doesn't even matter. I'm 14.
Sure.
Like, the fact that you're commenting on a 14-year-old's appearance is weird.
Okay, that's a mature stance.
So,
Okay.
whenever it actually made me upset was like when it was about my dad. But then I started seeing the most ridiculous, far off stuff. And I was like, okay, if this is lies, then all of it must be lies.
Yeah.